So I've just got back to Bramble and it's good to see that the decorations are still up. So this is typical London at this time of year. Completely white grey sky. Not really much wind today, which is lovely. What I didn't show in my last video is that there was 3 youths up on the bridge that were chucking stuff at boats and swearing and bothering people and threatening to rob people and things like that. So yeah, when I had to leave the other day, I was a bit anxious that I'd come back to smashed windows or, you know, something bad basically. Thankfully it looks like everything's okay at a glance. I did end up calling the police and they came to have a look around. I don't think I was the only one that called. I had a bit of a panic a moment ago. I thought I'd lost the keys, but thankfully I'd already put them in to open up. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've not had enough caffeine this morning. First things first, I'm going to have a little leaf clean up. There's still lots more to come, but I like to just stay on top of it. So here's the drainage I was talking about on both sides. And they can get clogged up quite easily, so I try and keep them clear. There's a new occupant on Bramble for the next couple of months. I made him a couple of weeks ago. There we go. I made a reindeer. If anyone has a name they'd like to name him, drop it in the comments. I haven't thought of one yet. I've just added to the Christmas decorations. I've put on these reusable snowflake shapes on the windows. I've got another sheet actually, so I'll cover these 3 windows. I'm now going to go for a little walk to see if there's any nice spaces further up. I'm going to move towards Paddington over the next few days. There were a couple of spots on the way up here, but they weren't really as far as I'd like to go in one cruise. You should move a mile or 2 every time you move, if you're only moving every 2 weeks. There's another boat that's been painted by Jill of JK Boat Painting and Artwork. Really very nice. So I've just been sponging some water out of the stern area, under the stern gland, because my little tray that is there to catch driplets had overflowed into these under the stern gland into the bilge. So I've been sponging it into the tray and then pumping it out with the bilge pump. I really do need to clean this and sort it all out, paint it and make it nice and shiny, and deal with the rust. So then after that I flip this switch up here and then you can see the water splashing out here. that's one of the downsides of living on a narrowboat, is that you are responsible for it not sinking. So you need to deal with things like that as soon as you see them. I was just coming into the bilge to grease the stern gland, which is what keeps the water out of the boat. You pack it with grease in there. So when this rotates, it stays packed with grease, and you do it before you head off or after you've just been on a cruise. And if you leave it, the water will eventually come in because of the pressure pushing the grease. So I should have said, before you move off, you should do a cog check, which is coolant, oil, what was the other one? And grease. They're the three things you check before you move off, if you've got enough oil, if you've got enough coolant, and grease, which, you know, I'm quite happy I checked now, because if I had left that and moved off, I would have had a lot more water in there than I just had. I did add a little bit of coolant and a little bit of oil as well. So we're just about to set off, so I'm going to untie now. So we're off. Goodbye to my little boat companion. You'll see in a moment that I found a good way of installing my fairy lights around the window frames. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you next time.